Okay, we're gonna start this ball on the roll. And I don't have my earmuffs, whatever, my ear stuff today. But I'm telling you, they get ready for the split. And I don't know how many, they got some conditions on it, but I should get at least 100 because I've been pulling them in and out. And every day this week, we're trying to save, and they've been going up. So we'll see what happens. If not, I just take it out and go in and buy them all anyway. I might not get a 10-1 split, but I get a few of them. Um, you know something? I want to turn you on to this one stock, and I want you to see this. I'm gonna turn on my tool, share my screen. This one right here, it's called AI. You're talking about real estate development, financial services, digital transformation, biohealth activity, and consumer products, business in the United States, Singapore, and Hong Kong, and it goes on and on and on. If you really want to read about it, you can go ahead and read all this blockchains, and so they're getting a little everything, but they're not there right now because they said they traded 98% below their estimated value, our estimated value, according to this tool. Earnings has declined per year for the past 5 years. But let's look at this thing. Today it's about 102. It might even be below $1 today because I bought some, made a little money, and then pulled it out and then put it back in, that kind of thing. They found recently bought about $199,000 worth of stock. That was May 31st. So we're gonna look at this one a little, give it a little bit more room. Right, last week they've been going up about 33%, but they were under down. They went up. Let's just look. Read this and see. We're gonna see who's investing. An investor just came in and bought almost 200,000 shares. It's supposed to be about fair value is around $62 a share. This thing today is about 102, 103. It's got a small float too. So we'll see what's going on. It's got below fair value, it's significantly below fair value. And it's about right here on the food chain. So, I'm not worried about it at this point in time. But I want you to look at this thing. I want you to really give some consideration because I'm going to keep about 100 on the books just to see. I might even put about 3,000 out there on the books because if it goes up, but it never does. These guys talk this stuff, but these other ones can fly up and fly down. Right now I'm at around 80 because I've been taking it out and then putting it in the wrong ones. So I understand. I'm just trying to get the right mix. I think I got the right mix, but as soon as I think I got the right mix, the bottom fall out of the ones I want to really deal with. The financial position, you look at it, got assets over liabilities. They look good in terms of the financial health. Look, these guys, ratio to equity is good. They out of debt. They have more cash than total debt. The debt equity is about right. So they got everything going for them. So why haven't they moved? And that's the question we got to ask. You got to do a little more research. I'm going to do my research. But I like this one because it's dealing with a multitude of different things that's selling. And they look at this is the guy who's been on 2 years. That's why experienced management. They got experienced management, but then it said average tenure is not that experienced. 50, the guys is relatively young. And this guy somebody came in and bought about 7,300,000 shares. And these are the guys, recent insiders buying things. It looked like the CEO did it around May 29th, this CEO. So something is going on. Institutional insiders, general public, and institutions. So the shares have not been diluted. And that's a good thing. They haven't, in the past year, but in 22, they did a reverse split. But they've been holding on. This guy right here, he's the CEO. He's got about 7.5 million shares. And you look up here and see that's him. and he got it 89 cents. So he's making a little money because it's over $1. And it pumped up later. It went up to uh, almost 150, $2, this week. So we're gonna look at this one, and you can show more. You can see the folks are in here. You got Bank, you got Morgan Stanley, you got all the big boys in here. Vanguard, I don't know whether you got BlackRock, but no, it don't. But you got Vanguard, and you got you like to say Morgan Stanley, Wells Fargo. So you got some big boys in here. So we are going to now let's look at the market. I think about 9 minutes, and I took a lot out because I want to get that set. I want to get that 10-1. And that's what I'm looking at. I got about 30 shares. So if they do what they're supposed to do, hopefully, let's see if they got all these conditions now that you get 10-1. But if not, I don't care. I'm not going. I made about $10,000 on the video so far this year. And I think, I'm still gonna have some. At the end of the day, I'm gonna have the video. That's the bottom line. So let's reshare our screen. Our little one is quiet over there. She's just looking in intent, looking at this thing. Okay, let's go see what's happening. Okay, we're gonna start today with our. We're gonna start with my business, okay? Because you can see Apple. I could have bought Apple. I bought Apple when it's 170. Now it's one now almost $200 a share. I could put 100 on that and really made some money, but I didn't. I didn't trust Apple because they're being sued. And I still don't, I don't trust, a lot. I don't trust any of these stuff, even the video. But they good. They have produced facts wise. Apple, all the big boys have Apple. Apple got and then you got Amazon. Amazon go up and down depending on what day it is. But Apple, they pretty much produce. Then I got picked up Ford Motor Company because I think they're doing something with one of the big boys, like either NVDA or Tesla or somebody. So I'm picking them up. We're only $12 a share. Then you got Microsoft, and you got NVIDIA. Microsoft go up and down. I got the 411. I bought 10 of them, and then all of a sudden they go up a little bit. They to around they about $10 more. NVIDIA, same thing. I bought 1,197. Now it's at 1,2. I only got 5 of them over here, and then they're getting ready to give dividends, and plus they're gonna split. Let's see what I can get out of them. We're talking about AT&T. AT&T hasn't done. They're stable. They're gonna stay around that, because they normally around $24 a share, but today they're not. TTO, I'm still holding on to that one, even though it's not doing anything. If it go down to $3 and something, if it's not, I'll buy about 1,000, buy another 500 of them if I Lord will. And then VBIB, the same thing, and then you got VXRT. Every one of those are fantastic stocks. They dealing with health. They dealing with some tech. I like that. I like what they're doing. Okay, let's go up the food chain, and now this is my personal one. I put Apple in all of them now. Not Apple, excuse me, the video, and then the rest. Microsoft, I put Microsoft, put 10, and then 10.5. You can see. Let's see what they're gonna do, and then I put the 3 million. Let's see. They haven't done anything, and I'm just hesitant to take that one out. It's only a couple of $100, so I'm leaving my seed in the ground. It's only 153, maybe $200 or $300 when it reverses or whatever. But I'm not worried about that one. And then you got AVA. That's really the autonomous vehicles, and they're not doing anything right now, but they did something, and I just held on to them. Sometime I'm gonna have to let them go. Okay, let's look at my margin account, which is the big boy. I bought 20 in the video, and because I want to see how they're gonna split this thing, what they're gonna give me. HIMS, his, hers type thing. Yeah, it's time for me to yeah, let's see what happens here. Okay, let's see what happens. I like that stock. Then you got the AEI, it's down to 101 now. You like I say, you don't know. You don't know what's going to go on, what the end's going to be, but they can go as low as 45 cents a share, and which you don't want to go down that low. But I'm a wait. I'm a patiently waiter now. I can move these stocks. I can do a lot of things, but I like them being more patient with them. VBIB, okay, that's another health stock. But I'm holding on to that. I got 2,000, 1,000 here, 1,000 in my business account. I just like those too, the infectious diseases. And they came out with some good things saying, FDA is really looking at these stocks. And, if they do what they say they're going to do, I'm telling you, folks, these things going to fly. So 1,000, it's $500. I leave it alone. I let NVDA be my workhorse. If they're going to move up and do the things that they have to do, once they split, because they'll be back down 100 and something a share. If it's 100 and something a share, and then they got to get back up to 1,000 a share. So if you hold on to those stocks, you get almost guaranteed to really have a good retirement. That's egg nest or nest egg or whatever they call it. Okay, so we got 4 minutes. Let's look at you see I cut down these stocks because I want to put more. I got about $32,000 in the video itself. So you look at this thing, and it's right at 80K. I was like 81, 82 earlier this week. So you can see how these stocks drop, but they still holding on to 80, 81, that kind of thing. But if so, I'm pleased. You can look on here and see your winners and losers. And like I said, I knocked a few out, and I love, like Lucy. I took Lucy out, and Lucy, I'm holding it on my watch list. Lucy and FFIE, they made me a little money this week. But if you want to, you can tell, because I go in here and do a performance thing. You can see the video is up to $10,000, and then you got Saw, the FFE, Peggy. I like that one too. And yeah, so you can see Lucy is ready. I only made about 500 on Lucy. I made more, but then I left it in too long. And when you leave it in too long, they usually go back down. Amazon made a little bit of money, lost some. AMC made me a little money. Edit, and you can see, winners and losers. You can see I did a lot of. Look at that. The losers is still the biggest loser. AUUD. I left it in there too long. I tried to put $5,000 on a small moving stock and didn't catch it. And all the rest of the Intel, still my loser. GWAV, it was a winner, and then it went to a loser because I held on to it too long. And I thought it was going to come back. And then when they reverse split, it really messed me up. Because the reverse split, they had to harder because people were taking their money. And right now, if you want to know that if you look at GWAV, that's why I'm not a financial advisor, they down to 3. They started off with 5. And that's what it's going to do. It's going to go right back down to the teens again. It hasn't been up since that first day when they first reverse split. They trying to make the NASDAQ. They're hoping to stay 2 weeks above 1. If it do, then they get another year shot at this thing. But then investors get awful wary because they forget about you because they know that you wasted their money and when you had a good product. So it's 3:59. We get ready to close this thing, and you can see the video is going back up, and we're gonna pretty soon they're gonna they're gonna halt this thing so they can go ahead and split. Let's see what the video. I'm trying to figure out what the end gonna be. We're gonna see. We're gonna see not now, but we're gonna Monday morning when it opens up, this thing is going to be. Hopefully, I gotta get 100 out of this thing. If I don't, I hope to get the whole 300 out of it because I've been going back and forth this week with NVIDIA. So it's 4 o'clock, and pretty soon, I think after 8 o'clock, they're going to halt this thing. And then they're going to go ahead and split it. And there's going to be a lot of folk. You talking about almost 39 million, 40 million people out there with NVDA, and they gonna welcome their split, or they're gonna be upset if they don't get any of the stocks that they thought that they should have. And they went from one something a year ago all the way up to 1,000, this 1,200, 208, 209, what it is now. So God bless you. God keep you. God cause face shine on you and give you peace. Now let's stop sharing. And I got my little, like I said, God, she's satisfied now. She know that I at least stay afloat. I'm still only. I went from 16 in a deficit to almost cut that deficit down to about 2 to 3,000 now, and that's good because of those big runners the last couple of weeks, the GAW and all the rest of them. So I thank them. Thank them. I did have it in there long enough that it knocked down what I needed to do. And we're going to see. God bless you. God keep you. God cause to shine on you and give you peace. And I'm going to end this program right now. God bless you.